Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. And of course, if you like the content seen in today's video, then be sure to hit that like button and notification bell. That way you will indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. So here is our brand new Marvel Legends Deluxe Marvel Avengers Outback Hulk. Now I paid just under 40 bucks for this figure. Again, he is massive as he should be. And I like the sizing in this line. You know, Camilla Khan, aka Miss Marvel, she's a younger kind of character, so of course she's smaller, and of course characters like Captain America, Iron Man are like regular size, and of course Hulk is bigger because he's, well, Hulk. Anyway, putting Hulk aside here, we can take a look at the box. So in the back of the box we got a kind of futuristic looking, kind of electric, I don't know, looking Avengers logo. Looks really high tech and everything. Marvel Avengers, Hulk. Now in promotional images I've been pretty sure this said Outback Hulk, but it's probably a last minute change. Marvel Gamerverse. Side of the box we can see our whole cast of characters: Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hulk, Miss Marvel, and Captain America. In the back of the box we get a nice glamour shot of the figure and the bio that says Hulk, Bruce Banner smashes anything in sight as the gamma-powered Hulk. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the box. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at that figure itself. So, a little bit of spoilers ahead, just some brief ones. When you get to realize why Hulk is still, well, Hulk and hasn't changed back into Bruce Banner, when, of course, Camilla Khan encounters him for the first time on the Quinjet, it is because he is still the Hulk, because he is facing some emotional problems with Cap's apparent death in the game. And when she was playing with Captain America's shield, Hulk got pissed off because Bruce Banner confirmed that Hulk thought that she was stealing it and trying to make away with his shield, which makes it even more sad when Tony talks to Bruce Banner about this topic again. He says that Hulk took it the hard way when he found out that Captain America died. So, another thing that's brought up even more clearly is during the fight with Abomination, where Abomination says to Hulk, "You're not fighting as hard. What happened? Is it Bruce?" And it isn't Bruce. It's because he's grieving over the loss of his friend, which is actually quite tragic when you think about it. Hulk came back to the helicarrier to discover that his friend had actually died, and he's grieving about it. Just some minor spoilers about the character here, but yeah, pretty cool figure. I do love him. Tons of articulation, rotate at the inner muscle, moves up and down, does have kind of a crunch, but it's really tight. His head does move all the way around. He can do the Exorcist, does move all the way around again on his waist, does have a swivel where his pants start. He does have a swivel in his inner thigh. Does move up like this, move down like that, move down like that, swivel to the side, all the way around, all the way around. And that's pretty much the articulation you're gonna have. Just a quick rundown of it all. But yeah, pretty cool. But I do like it. I think it's cool. He does come with 2 head sculpts and 2 various different hands. I'm going to get his angry head sculpt on, which is this one right here, which is the one I believe he comes boxed with. So yeah, I'm going to put that one on now for you guys right now. So here he is with the angry head sculpt, looking like he wants to tear your balls off or do something really bad to you, because he's not playing anymore. But yeah, pretty cool, and I love that he comes with 2 head sculpts, the angry head sculpt and the more kind of chilled out head sculpt. Reminds me of like Seth Rogen, or that guy from Kong Skull Island. The guy who was like trapped on the island, and then people discovered him living on the island with the Iwis. Yeah, it reminds me of either of those. actors. Pretty interesting. I love the figure, the way it's done. He's got the gray body paint with the tribal tattoos and like paint, battle scar paint. And these little rags here are all dirtied up, looking pretty cool. But yeah, it's time for some size comparisons right now. So here he is with the angry head sculpt, looking like he wants to tear your balls off or do something really bad to you, because he's not playing anymore. But yeah, pretty cool. And I love that he comes with two head sculpts, the angry head sculpt and the more kind of chilled out head sculpt. Reminds me of like Seth Rogen, or that guy from Kong Skull Island, the guy who was like trapped on the island and then people discovered him living on the island with the Iwis. Yeah, it reminds me of either of those actors. Pretty interesting. I love the figure, the way it's done. He's got the gray body paint with the tribal tattoos and like paint, battle scar paint. And these little rags here are all dirtied up, looking pretty cool. But yeah, it's time for some size comparisons right now. So first up, starting our comparison off with some Hulk themed characters. Here we have our Outback Hulk next to the Marvel Universe Red Hulk. Here he is next to the Marvel Universe Abomination. Now this is the one from the comic books, not affiliated anyway with the video game or the MCU movies. Here he is next to the Marvel Universe A-Bomb. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends, the Leader. Next, moving on to characters that I have currently unlocked in the game. Here is our brand new Outback Hulk next to Camilla Khan, aka Miss Marvel. And here he is next to Iron Man, which there will be a review coming out of him. So just laying forth my general thoughts on the figure, I think it's really great. And while we take a look at my photo shoot slideshow, just give you a general idea of how you can display this figure and the various ways to do it. I think this is a great figure. I think it could be repurposed to give us a more comic book accurate Hulk as well. And I think that for the extra $20 that you have to pay for this figure, I think it's definitely warranted, because it's awesome, it's hefty, and it's the Hulk figure of all Hulk figures. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care, and have a great